Kabbalah is a mystical and esoteric tradition that originated in Jewish spirituality. It offers profound insights into the nature of God, creation, and the spiritual realm through a series of teachings and practices, and it delves into complex concepts such as the sefirot or divine emanations / manifestations, the tree of life, and the study of Jewish texts. Kabbalah encompasses a wide range of theories and concepts that aim to explore the nature of God, the universe, and the human soul, and we have few of the theories in this tradition which are relevant to our subject. Let's explore these concepts. Firstly, let's look at one of the central concepts in Kabbalah, which is known as the tree of life, which is a symbolic representation of the divine structure and the emanations of God. The tree of life is depicted as a diagram or symbolic representation of interconnected sefirot, which are divine attributes or channels through which God's energy flows. The tree of life consists of 10 sefirot, arranged in a specific pattern and connected by pathways. Each sephira represents a different aspect of God's nature, as well as a particular quality or attribute that exists within the spiritual and physical realms. The sefirot can be understood as the building blocks of creation, and the means through which God manifests in the world. A brief overview of the 10 sefirot would go like this. Firstly, we have Keter, or the crown, which represents the highest aspect of God, associated with divine will and purpose. Secondly, we have Chokmah / wisdom, which represents divine wisdom and creative inspiration. Thirdly, we have Binah / understanding, which represents divine understanding and discernment. Fourthly, we have Chesed / kindness, which represents loving kindness, compassion, and generosity. At fifth, we have Gevurah / strength, which represents strength, discipline, and judgment. At sixth, we have Tifereh / beauty, which represents harmony, balance, and compassion. At seventh, we have Netzach / eternity, which represents victory, perseverance, and endurance. At eighth, we have Hod / glory, which represents humility, gratitude, and surrender. At ninth, we have Yesod / foundation, which represents the foundation, stability, and connection. And at last, we have Malkut / kingdom, which represents manifestation, physicality, and the earthly realm. All in all, this concept serves as a map or guide for spiritual growth and self-transformation. It is believed that by understanding and working with the sefirot, individuals can align themselves with the divine qualities and ascend the spiritual ladder towards greater unity with God. And that's just one of the theories and concepts mentioned in this belief. One more such interesting concept is the concept called Ein Sof, which represents the infinite and unknowable nature of God. Now, this is the most important concept in the mystical tradition of Kabbalah, with highest relevance from power scaling point of view. The term Ein Sof is derived from Hebrew and translates to without end or without limit, and it signifies the boundless essence of God that exists beyond human comprehension. According to Kabbalistic teachings, Ein Sof is the ultimate source from which all existence emanates. It is considered to be the transcendent aspect of God that cannot be fully grasped or described by human language or understanding. Ein Sof is beyond any limitations of time, space, or form. Kabbalists describe Ein Sof as a state of pure potentiality and infinite possibility. It is the unmanifested divine essence that precedes and transcends the created universe. Ein Sof is considered to be the ultimate origin and foundation of all existence, the source of divine energy and creativity. Ein Sof is often associated with concepts such as unity, eternity, and divine perfection. It represents the underlying unity and interconnectedness of all things, as everything in creation is believed to originate from and be sustained by the infinite divine essence. While Ein Sof is inherently unknowable and beyond human comprehension, Kabbalists believe that individuals can have glimpses or experiences of the divine through spiritual practices and contemplation. By seeking to connect with the divine and align themselves with the divine will, individuals can strive to come closer to the infinite nature of Ein Sof. Overall, Ein Sof is a profound and central concept in Kabbalah, representing the ineffable and limitless nature of God that lies at the heart of all existence. It invites individuals to explore the mysteries of the divine and seek unity with the infinite through spiritual inquiry and practice. The concept, for obvious reasons, has high regards in tiering systems like PSV, which supports philosophical concepts and theories for high-tier scale. But moving on from that, now let's talk about the concept of Tzimtzum, which refers to the idea that God contracted or withdrew in order to create space for the existence of the universe. Tzimtzum is a key element in understanding how the infinite divine essence interacts with and manifests in the finite created world. According to Kabbalistic teachings, prior to the creation of the universe, the divine presence filled all of existence. In order for the universe to come into being, God had to make room for it. This act of contraction or withdrawal is known as Tzimtzum. Tzimtzum is often described metaphorically as a divine self-contraction or self-restriction. It is not understood in a literal sense, but rather as a necessary concept to explain how the infinite divine essence coexists with the finite created world. Through Tzimtzum, God created a void or empty space within which the universe could be formed. This empty space allowed for the emergence of physicality, time, and the various realms of existence. It is within this space that the creation and evolution of the universe takes place. The concept of Tzimtzum also implies that the divine presence is still present within the created universe, even though it may not be immediately apparent. The divine energy and essence are believed to be present within all things, sustaining and animating the entire cosmos. Tzimtzum is often linked to the idea of divine concealment or hiding. It suggests that the true nature of God is concealed within the physical world, and it is up to individuals to seek and uncover the divine presence through spiritual practices, contemplation, and inner transformation.
Like this, there are several such theories and concepts regarding creation and divine attributes of divine provided by the Kabbalistic preachers. In this belief, and even though not all of these concepts and theories scale or have any relation with the subject, some of these concepts and theories can be interpreted as helpful tools to scale a verse to high tiers in specific tiering systems, but without any proper context, they scale nowhere.